we just drained out all the fluids. So the next step is I'm going to remove the radiator. Just like that. Right? Take the fan out of there. And I won't be using this anymore because I'm going E-fan. And usually, you know, there's tabs right here that fit it onto the shroud. I don't have those because the shroud came like this, all jacked up. I just attached it with zip ties, you know. Hence why I call it a beater. So the next thing is you want to go ahead and loosen up this clamp and pull back this hose. Oh yeah, another thing is that to remove the shroud after you take off the hose, you have to remove the battery, because you see the battery tray right here. It's gonna block the way, and I'm gonna be, you know, relocating the battery anyway. So let's just get this thing out of the way. Just be able to lift it out. Next, I'm gonna remove the air box, and I'm thinking that I might have to remove the whole upper intake manifold also, because there might be some plugs under there that I can't reach without having to remove it. Now I'm just looking over all the things that be getting in the way, because the body's gonna lift up from the motor. So I don't want the motor coming up with the body. So anything that's gonna, you know, get in the way of the removal process, I'm looking at right now. So one of the most obvious things is, yeah, of course I gotta remove the air box. Simple things that I saw that was gonna be, you know, connected to the motor. It's gonna be interfering in the way. One of them was the wire to the coil pack. I disconnected these connectors right here. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and take off the ground, you know, to the alternator. Let's see, like that, maybe just into here. See what I'm saying? So there's a couple more things that I have to disconnect, but for me to do that, I have to, like, you know, remove the valve cover, and there might be some stuff underneath the upper intake manifold. Yeah, I also disconnected the O2 sensors. That's about it. Yeah. But I'm gonna just keep going and disconnecting everything that I see that might get in the way. See, like right here. Boom, disconnect that. You know, and I'm using a whole new harness anyways. So there's no need for me to even have this whole junk if I'm gonna be removing it. Okay, so I was able to remove this cover right here. These are all hexes, and it's the 5. This is what I get for not draining out the AC before I got started on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this air out and try not to breathe it in. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back. I just went ahead and disconnected the power line, connected to the fuse box. I also disconnected the lines going to the air conditioner and also the power steering pump, and also the lines going to the fuel rail. And I figured, what the hey man, let's go ahead and pop it out. So I removed the fuel rail, and then this whole EGR assembly out here that I removed, and then there was a charcoal canister, see right here, that I removed. So the next step is I'm gonna disconnect the harness from the ECU, and then I'm gonna pull the harness out, because you can see, you know, the harness is all right here. Nothing else is connected. Still, I double check it, but it looks like after that, then, you know, nothing should be in the way of the body separating from the motor. Just to show you, to access the computer, there's this cover in front of it. So you just pull away the carpet, and then you see right here, they're held on by 210 nuts, right? And then you slide this cover off, you have access to it. I'm just gonna start disconnecting the fuel injector plugs. I'm gonna start just disconnecting everything that I can see. so that I can just pass this harness along. We got this harness out. This shit was a pain in the ass, so anyone that's doing this, for the one connected to the ECU, there's a bolt right here. You have to loosen that up. And then getting these things off is work. Super work. And even pulling it out through the hole is even more work, but we did it. So we didn't have to cut any wires. And next thing is removing the body separated from the engine and transmission. It's gonna be magic time. It's magic hour right now. Fuck yeah. All right, right now we're gonna remove the exhaust system. And after the exhaust system, we're gonna go ahead and take the drive shaft off, connect them to the transmission. So we had to just get this out the way, get the sheath out the way, and then take out the nuts on here and then pop the drive shaft out. Now we're in the process of moving anything that's in the way as we lift the body up from the subframe. So we disconnected the reservoir and now we're removing the front sway bar. And the front sway bar, this one is a 17. And then also you have to use the Allen. And then what are those, 12s?
Yeah, these are 12s.
And 2 12s.
Take it off that little...
What thing?
Oh, we have to take it off that little bracket right there too.
What bracket?
That's come down with the subframe.
What bracket?
Those, you know how it has that bracket on the subframe? It's like a 10 on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we just removed the sway bar and then now we took off the brake line. And then now we're gonna take that little bracket off. Which bracket? This thing right here?
This right here. Because it's attached to the frame.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that bracket right there. So we had to disconnect the ABS sensor. And now we're getting ready to loosen up the bolts on the subframe and the transmission mount and then put the jacks underneath. And then everything should be able to lift up, right?
Yep.
Right. And if it all fucks up, I'm gonna blame this guy right here. It's all his fault. Okay. We're gonna loosen up the subframe. So these are 19 mils. Make sure you get yourself an impact. Okay. There's 3 of them. And also you have to disconnect the fuel, connect right here, and also the shift linkage. So right now, we had to take the bolts off the transmission cross member. And these are, I believe, 14s. And then there's these bolts for the rear of the subframe. And these are what? 19s. And then there's, how many nuts were in the front?
2.
Just 2? Yeah, and then 2 17s. And then we're gonna get ready to separate the body from the subframe.
Yeah.
And hopefully
it
fucking detaches. Yeah.
It should fucking detach.
Fuck.
Got this.
Going slowly.
Going up! Slowly.
What?
Looks like the engine might tilt this way.
Yeah?
I mean, it probably shouldn't, right? It's just because there's more weight on this side.
You ready?
Yep. Yeah, stable, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's stable. Alright, slow. Kind of moves a little bit. Keep going. Slow. Wait for it.
You ready?
Yeah, go slow, like.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, man.
I know. Yeah, it's stable, dude. The engine's stable.
Yeah?
Yeah, the engine's stable.
Yeah?
I'm hoping. I don't see it moving.
Yeah?
It's not moving at all. Yeah, it's not moving.
Nice, dude.
We're clear.
We're clear?
Yeah, it's on the jacks.
Oh, man.
Wait. It's yanking on this, Are they fucking
The AC lights?
Yeah. Are they off?
Yeah, they're off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just get them out the way. I'm gonna keep going, alright?
Yeah, go.
Wow. Fuck yeah, dude.
Proper fucking.
Wow, man, we're professionals, bro.
All the gas is gonna fucking pour out though.
Yeah, light a cigarette, fool.